Okay, during this video I'm going to show how to use the Lesson Activity Toolkit to make some lesson activities. I'll show how to use it, a lesson that's been made, and then I'll show how to actually make each individual page of the lesson. So my first page is my title page. Here I have my title and my learning objectives. So today we're going to label a diagram of the heart, and we're going to understand how the structures of the heart assist the function. Before the lesson, I can read through my teacher's notes and find out where this lesson activity fits in terms of its subject, topic, grade, and any cross-curricular links. Prior knowledge, I must make sure that my students have learned before I go on.
Okay, so to recreate this title page, the first thing I need to do is find my title page in my Lesson Activity Toolkit. So if I find the gallery file and I go to Pages, Title Pages, then I have several options for my title pages. I'll drag over a green one, and now I can begin editing my text. So I just highlight my text and begin typing on my keyboard. So I'll do the same down here for my learning objective. And I'll then click on my teacher's notes and I'll start setting my parameters here. I can press the tab button and it will shift through each option.
Okay, so my first activity is asking my students to label this heart. So I've used the checker tool here from the Lesson Activity Toolkit, and the students are going to be coming up to the board and labelling these. So I've also set each word along the bottom as an infinite cloner, so that when they drag a copy of it, if they drag it to the wrong box, they can just drag another one. So they would come up here and they would drag these to where they think it goes. And if they were right, they'd get it right, and if they're wrong, like this, they get it wrong. And so then we could see that all of these are wrong, and they need to try again. So let's do this properly. Be a carver. Good job. Right atrium. Good job. My left atrium.
So to make this page, the first thing I need to do is navigate to my Lesson Activity Toolkit, Pages, and this time choose Lesson Pages. So I'm going to drag on a page with a customizable toolbar, and I'm going to highlight my toolbar and I'll write my notes. I could also click my notes button and add any extra notes in here. Now you aren't limited by the amount you can fit in this box. If you press enter and you get more lines, you'll just you have a scroll bar that appears here, which you can use to scroll up and down to see as much of the notes as you want. So now I need my image of my heart, so I'm going to open the gallery and I'm going to type the word heart into my search engine, and I'm going to click on pictures, and I'll find my image of the heart, which is this one. I'll bring it out and I'll resize it on the page to how big I want it, and then I'll, using my line tool, I'll start labeling the parts of the diagram I wanted to reveal. Now if I drew a line and it was in the wrong place, it doesn't matter, I can just click and reselect. Back to my toolkit now to get my checker. So my checker's found in the Tools menu, and it's this one right here. So I'll drag it to the particular size I want, and then I can clone as many copies of it as I need. Last thing I need to do is create my text and my box that holds the text. So often a good practice is to have an area that's dedicated to a particular thing. In this case, there's an area down the bottom here which is going to house my options, and I'll just frame it in a box so that it's clearly easy to identify from the rest of the activity. So I can just start typing now, and I can type my letter options, and then if I wanted to change the colour of them, I can use my shortcut menu, make them green or purple, whatever colour I wanted. So then I just have to set my answers to these checkers. So I'll click on the arrow icon and I'll type my answers in. and then now those will be set up with all of the correct answers. Last thing I'll do is select my options, and I'll right click and make them all infinite cloners.